Where? Oh my God, Spence, fam, man, that's come straight from the wedding. Oh no, what's the echo about? How comes the echo, Spence?
I don't know why I'm echoing.
Yeah, you're echoing, bro.
I don't know.
Um, hello.
Yeah,
Why
but
are you echoing?
I'm here, bro.
You know what? So, now I was gonna. So I try to leave and come back in. No, I don't even want to.
Nah, stay where we are, bro.
All right, let me add this one. Is that better? No, but it's still echoing.
I don't know why it's echoing because my thing's not even on, bro.
Check, mic check. That's a serious echo. Um, let me see the volume. No, it's not the volume. Shall
It's
I try
still
to
echoing?
come out and come back? Let me try to.
Is it still echoing?
Yes, echoing. Maybe
Well,
if I remove.
I can't hear no echo on my side. Anyway, we're here, we're live. You just saw that young man Echo just get an incredible stoppage win over Chris Jenkins for the Commonwealth and British welterweight title. Got to give him a lot of props. Unbeaten in 14 fights now. Was it 15 fights? That was. Got to give him a lot of credit. Tunde just come back from a wedding, hence why he's in the
Bruh,
suit. If
man,
it was in a week, if it was a week,
change off.
he's coming from court. But no,
You see, I see Prince Teddy said lateness is greatness, fam.
But, I mean, fair play. Yeah, Chris Howe, how you doing? Hello, Bishop Tunde.
Bishop Lee is in the building. Yeah.
And he's wearing
the BT man. The BT man not even dressed.
Yeah. Big up Bobby Wright. You know what's going on.
No, I don't like the echo in the Spence. For real.
I don't know why it's echoing.
If I leave the broadcast,
it might take a little bit about Spencer on that McDonald's Wi-Fi. No, my friend.
Spence, how do I leave the? Oh, let me leave the studio and come back. Let me try.
It's your phone. It's yours. It's echoing.
But it's still echoing.
Yeah, it's you.
Spence.
I know.
There's something. Spence, it's you, man. It's you. Spence, it's you.
Tunde, I just muted my mic and it was still echoing.
No. Hold on. Mute mic. No, I was asking you to speak and let me see if it echoed. I have no idea why this is echoing.
Is it still echoing?
Yes, echoing on my side. And look at that. Serious echo as well. This is where we need the man behind the camera to sort out this technical
but it is what it is, bro. We just got to keep on rolling.
camera. I think if I leave the studio, up and coming.
Yeah, the echo's terrible.
Still echoing. You can still hear me echoing, innit?
Yeah.
That is mad. StreamYard has lost aspects to your Facebook account, teenager. Don't worry, we've got you covered. Click here to reconnect to your destination. Login. Spence? What, my man stopped him already? Default microphone. Spence.
Yep.
Yeah. I have no idea why this is echoing, but we got to sort this out. Mute mic, edit mic settings. Someone said it's better now.
Charlie said it's like I've just taken a mushroom.
Hold on. Echo cancellation. Automatic. Yeah, that's on. There's a reason why it's echoing. I think it might be something to do with the TV.
Your TV.
It might be something to do with the TV.
Turn off the TV.
But I've turned off the TV. I've turned it down. Put on my mute. I've just got no idea. Sorry, the people that's on live, is it echoing on your side? Try headphones. Let me try headphones. I put my headphones downstairs. Let me see. Let me see if it makes a difference with the headphones. Can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you. No echo.
Okay. No echo?
No echo.
Yeah, I can hear a little bit of
echo.
I'm getting feedback up. I'm still getting feedback on mine, even with a thing. End the stream and start again, someone says.
Let me do that. I'm going to get my headphones as well. Go on.
Let me try that.
Let's jump out and jump back in. My apologies, people. Well, triple single says much better. So,
Spence?
Right. Idris said the echo's gone.
Nah, man. The echo ain't gone. It's someone's here. The echo's gone, but it ain't gone on my side.
Yeah, well, they don't care. Let's continue.
Let me see. Can you hear me, Chris?
I can hear you.
But put both together, I don't know why people get like the card. No, I just don't know why this is echoing. I've never had this.
Yeah, it sounds good now. So,
it's gone for listeners. All right, well, no. If the people can't hear the echo, it's only us that can hear the echo. Then,
well, I can't hear it now.
I think we should carry on. Right. Can people just tell us once if they get any echo and any feedback? Just let us know, please.
Yeah, Samuel is saying he can hear echo.
Samuel
is calm now, so yeah.
What the hell? Let me just see if I switch the TV off, if that has anything to do with it. I don't think it will. Let me switch the TV off. Spence?
Yeah.
No, it's still not. Alright, let me put that back on. Echo in the streets. Bro, you gotta sort this problem. Message Gary. What have I done?
Listen, Ton.
Yo.
You know our sister. Yeah, I mean, Karma's missed us for a long while, you know, because she just sent in $49.99. Wow. Big up, guys. Spencer and Tundi missed the live streams. Glad to have you back. And that's why we love our sister.
But this people thing is messing me up. Big up, Karma, Serene. $49.99. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. As you see, I'm not coming from court. I'm coming from a wedding, and we just had to just jump on because the headphones had no echo. Suffer the fans and we'll put the headphones back on. Right, let me see. Spence?
Yeah, you sound good now, bro.
No echo?
No echo, bro.
Triple single? Are we getting any echo?
Yeah, people on the live. Is there any echo?
Echo.
How many we got on the live now? So I can just tweet this out, right?
46. But
it's only gonna grow.
Yeah, of course. But we just have to start this thing. No echo. Ahmed Idris said there's no echo.
There's no echo. Let's just continue the thing.
And it's not gone.
Triple V says, Spencer, you fixed up Tundi with the tailor. No, I never. Let's talk about Chief today. That was it. That was my contribution.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, look, Takam looks serious, you know, Tun.
Huh?
Takam looks serious, bro.
Bro, this is a dangerous fact. I'm just letting people know.
Takam looks serious. And you know the man's serious when he dye up his beard as well.
No, but you know what? He's in shape. They've given him notice. And what I would say is that even with Derek and AJ, he'd never really been given any notice, from what I understand. So he's had time to prepare, and he's gonna have to be well prepared to deal with someone like Joe the Juggernaut Joyce. So, but what's your take on the fight?
I think Joe Joyce. I got Joe Joyce winning. I got him winning on a point, or maybe a very, very late stoppage. But because if Joe Joyce is meant to be what he's meant to be, then he's meant to stop Takam. But after, that's my man working with him, you know. I've forgotten the guy's name who's working with Takam. I just see him. He tried to work.
James phoned me yesterday and said that they called him for cuts for Takam.
For Takam?
Yeah.
And James said, no, I'm only working with Tundi and Anthony Yard. You got to pay me some money, maybe. I'm not going.
No, but it's good. It's funny how all of a sudden.
No, of course it's good.
Yeah, but I'm happy for him if he's there.
But one thing, Takam's in incredible shape, you know.
I said this. He's in great shape, and he's been given time to prepare. So that definitely, preparation is the key to everything.
1 million%. And we got Shiraz up next.
Hamza Shiraz, very exciting young man.
Yeah, I rate that kid.
Ticks all the boxes. Good speaker, and he can fight a bit.
He can fight. You know what I mean? The kid can fight.
So it'd be interesting. Very young. We don't want to rush him too soon. I know that I believe that the board have just sanctioned him against Anthony Fowler. I might be wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm watching that fight.
If that's the case, that is a serious fight. One where I don't know if he needs that fight right now.
Yo, Charlie, big up yourself all the way from where you at? Your Charlie says
in bed early morning, Sydney.
Sydney, big up yourself. We love the support, bro. Big up yourself, Charlie.
What are you telling me? Sydney's still on lockdown?
Listen, everyone's still on lockdown. You stay there.
That's
We're
crazy.
still on lockdown. England's still on lockdown. From the time where they're telling you where you can go out, where you can not wear the mask, from where you can wear the mask, we're still on lockdown.
Well, you know what? I was just saying to myself, who's that on the pads with Hamza? And I realized, as Ben Chud has just said, how do Spence and Tun rate Ricky Funes? And then I noticed that it's Ricky Funes. Well, Ricky's been around a long time. He's been in the gyms, been around great fighters.
Like who?
Nah, trust me. He's I've seen him on bare Ellie setback.
Been around fighters.
Yeah, he's in the gyms. I think he's around Joe Goosen.
Okay.
And if he is, that means he's seen a multitude of fighters. Berto was in there the last time.
Leon Figures, big up
Ariola.
$4.99.
Big up.
You on. Very grateful for it.
Big up Leon figures, bro. Man's coming different. You know, hold on. Balfour Awusu says Tundi looks like a schoolboy in the year 7. Come on. All right. Bencham said that Joe Goosen was his mentor. So,
I know,
as I said,
trust me.
Yeah.
I mean, because I remember Joel Goosen from when I used to watch Midweek Sports Special when he was working with Michael Nunn. And I'm talking back in 1987.
Yes.
And sometimes me and Country, Junior Clutty used to do paper round for Nash, the Asian man.
Come on.
Paper round, I used to teeth out bare sweets from that sweets and yo-yos. Anyway, that were the days, bro.
Prince Teddy says, sorry, people, I'm a bit rusty because we ain't been on for a little while. But Prince Teddy says Hamza Shiraz will be at that Canelo level. Ricky Funes, what are your thoughts on this? Well, my thoughts are Ricky Funes is getting a job. Bro, you can't make them outlandish statements that Hamza Shiraz is going to be at Canelo level, because you're talking about somebody that was fighting Floyd Mayweather a year out from the age Hamza is.
Yep.
So don't talk nonsense. And Hamza's my guy. You know, we know the family, we know the dad.
Yeah, he was on the same plane with me when I flew to Dubai.
Yes.
When I was covering the Jamal Hill and Carl Frampton fight. He was on the same plane with me. We both flew together on business class, and he was a very, very nice shooter. I got a lot of time for him. So like
very humble,
young man. His dad's a lovely man. I remember his dad used to do
his dad's a referee,
yeah. And I'll tell you the next thing. They pumped some serious money into him, you know.
Absolutely.
Camps.
Big money on training camps.
Big money on training camps. Big money on. So, you know what I mean? They have totally invested in their son to become a superstar. And not only that, but he has that kind of mindset. He's a cool youth, you know. He's a very nice youth. I was
speaking to Umar's dad, Umar Khan. Another young pro, 1-0. And he said that Hamza is 100% dedicated to the sport of boxing.
No. Listen, when you see a man say, I ain't got no girlfriend, I ain't got no I'm just, you know what I mean? I ain't got I don't going out to social life or everything's boxing. You got to know that he's very, very intense. And that's right.
Hold on.
Amir Khan's
uncle. Wait. Prince Teddy. No, not even Prince Teddy. Shaq328 said, bro, no disrespect, but you said the same about Yard. Now, you know I've been away. I don't want to start getting into this. But Mr. What's your name again? Shats. Okay, when you talk about levels, we fought Kovalev. Who did Kovalev fight after he fought us?
Canelo.
Bruv, man, don't talk nonsense right there, because I'll just go in. But bruv, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with saying that. All I'm saying is that at least let him fight somebody of that caliber before you start saying he's on Canelo level.
Yeah. Sorry, Tundi, I got a phone call in. 1 second, let me answer the phone. Sorry, hello? Oh, hello, Mr. Samuel. No problem, sir. Sorry, Tundi, your dad wants his tie back.
Yeah! Bro, don't brush his tie. This tie comes from Zara. Straight today. It's a lifetime. Just it's not one of your ties. I don't know your Gucci ties or whatever. Bro, but it's standard.
Tundi, bun Gucci. I'm not wearing no Gucci ties, bro. But some property developer, he bought me 2 Gucci ties. Tundi, I still got them on my tie rack thing that's there, but I'm not wearing them, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not wearing no Gucci ties. Bun Gucci.
what I would say is that you realize I've been very quiet at the moment. I'm very humble and just reserved. My advice to you is that unless you want to get blocked, don't even start. That's the one and only warning you're gonna get. All right, then. Let's carry on.
People got to realize that we're back now. People got to realize that
we're back.
In the brain.
Yeah, you know that ain't karma. Why did you have to do that? Why did you have to do that? There was no need to do that. There was no need to do that. Anyway, let's carry on. Who is Hamza is managed by Taz Khan. Okay. Yes,
no, he's his business manager. He's not his boxing manager.
Okay.
Because Taz Khan hasn't got a...
Yeah, furthermore, bro, you know what? You're blocked.
Yeah, Bobby Wright. You know what? After this is Bobby Wright. Because Bobby Wright is depending man regular.
Hold on, let me get this put up. Because I don't like the energy that you're coming with.
There's never the energy, it's the impertinence.
Yeah, imagine that. I can't even get him up. So, don't worry, I'm gonna make Gary deal with that. Anyway, let's carry on. Come on. All time fresh. You know what it's there. Bro, we're gonna show these man what time it is. The Fight is Right is back. I'm happy to be back. Spencer's happy to be back. The rain is
massive big up to Nina Cranston for putting on knife down. You know, it's a really good event that she put on today.
Yes.
So I'm glad I'm glad that I got to see Archie Sharp, who's going to be appearing on our show maybe next week. When we're back in the kitchen together, that means we've got to be cooking up something. So yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, for real. Was that Bell said sources say Tundi's outfit cost 50 bags.
Come on. You know the style. Come on. Bro, Spence, I think we need to teach Enzo how to dress properly.
And not only that, but what kind of pocket square is that?
Bro, that's what I was gonna say. It looked like a pack of Benson Hedges.
Johnny B, big up yourself, man. Big up Tundi and the legendary Spencer Farrell. Keep up the good work, guys. And that's all we can do. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Sully, big up yourself. Who's getting blocked for saying what? We ain't even got time to be talking about that.
Yeah, forget about that.
Tundi, you know it goes. Sammy Ali, both Craig Richard and Auntie Yada proven their skills at top level. What has Lyndon Arthur or these other guys done? That also happens to Tundi's camera there right now. It's gone a bit funny, but hopefully he'll be jumping back on it any second now. Who's that? Mixmaster Dodger looking sharp tonight levels. Yep. Michael Buford. I don't like Sharp because he hates AJ. You know what? I don't know nothing about him hating on AJ or all the rest of it. But what I can say is like I like Archie Sharp. It's the first time I met him. Today's the first time I met him. You know what I mean? Really good kid. I got a lot of time for him. Man. Like we had good conversations speaking about fights that he likes watching. He likes watching old fights. He was saying how he was watching a lot of Willie Pep the other night. The 4 fights that he had with Sandy Sadler, he studied them all. So, you know what I mean? Props to Archie Sharp. I like these little young cats when they're involved in the sport and they're watching the sport from the old eyes perspective, because it's the old eyes perspective that kind of brings up things to another level, and you can't forget the greats. You know what I mean? Shebs, I mean...
I'm having an absolute nightmare today. Hey, guess what? Yeah, it was gone.
Yeah.
Hey, let me take this off. Spence.
Oh, it's gone now, yeah?
Yeah. Free. No. I'm back now. Now you're going to get the real thing. Yes. Anyway, let's start. Dream it. Believe it. Become it.
Come on down.
We're back. We're back.
Yeah, Abs. I didn't expect to get that call up from DAZN. So I wasn't expecting that call up. And at this present moment, I'm cool doing the bits I'm doing for ESPN. And we just keep on doing what we're doing. And more than everything, I got your company right now, and I'm speaking with my brother from the roads. Yeah, Baba Tundi Ajay on the Samba for Sale YouTube channel. Like, you have to know it's consistency with content, and it's real content. And you know me, sometimes my mouth can put me in some trouble because I like to speak the truth, and then it will wind up certain people. And I can't do this. This when people tell you got to kiss ass before you can kick ass, that's nonsense. If you kiss too much ass, all you're gonna do is choke on shit.
Language, Spence. Come on, we don't want no bad language right here. Anyway, we're back in the building. Hamza Shiraz is up next. I see his opponent coming with a balaclava, but he may be the one that's gonna get ambushed tonight. Because they're not bringing man in for you to look good. Trust me, they're bringing man in for Hamza to look good.
He's got a decent record. The only one loss in his career.
Okay. From Sweden. Oh no, one of the judges are from Sweden. So this fighter is from. Let me look at the box rec. I think I read earlier. I may have read that he's from Spain. I may be wrong. But regardless, we know what this fight is about. It's about showcasing Hamza Shiraz, young prospect, very.
You're right. He's from Spain, the guy.
Okay, yes, ticks all the boxes. Very likable person and character, and me for one, I wish him all the best in his career, and we'll see how his career goes.
By David Soria, so David Soria ain't nothing special himself. You know what I mean? And David Soria knocked him out. So if David Soria knocked out this guy meant to go 3 rounds with Hamza.
Okay, yes.
100%.
3 rounds, yeah? Okay.
Leighton's asking, what's with the suit? You just jumped on Leighton. Tundi's just come from a wedding. Big up our brother Steve.
Steve, Mr. Box Up Crime himself.
Box Up Crime, MBE.
Married to Yinka.
It's his second wedding ceremony. So
yes,
all good.
First one was last week, which was the traditional wedding, and today we had the normal suit and tie wedding. It's beautiful to see Steve, someone that I've known for some time, and even I used to mentor Steve in the mornings early when he first started up the Box Up Crime stuff, and look at him today, sponsored by Adidas, and
it's big.
Got about 3-4 gyms.
You might be seeing an upset, not in this fight. Trust me, Hamza Shiraz is going to stop this man within 3 rounds.
Okay.
If this fight goes more than 3 rounds, I'm going to be shocked. Especially how he's come out already with that fast jab and that 1-2, and it's like
high guard. I do like his high guard.
He got high guard and he's tight. And I also like how he parries the shots, so he puts the hands out like a Bray 50s fighter. He puts both hands out. He blocks out to block out the shots.
Yes.
Right, but when he's doing that, also he's creating distance. And you know what? I can see, because I've seen Hamza quite a few times. He got very, very good body attack.
Yes.
And he's patient, but you know what? You can see he's looking to throw the right and left hook on him. Just by how I see, he's steadying the foot, and he's putting a weight on the back right leg. Look, go downstairs to the body, good left hook to the body, back up with a jab from Hamza.
What's your clock say, Spence?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. I'm on 153. So
okay. Yeah. So yours is a little bit ahead of mine. Maybe I need to stop and jump back in on my thing.
Well, yes, Hamza's got, we've got a high guard, and I like the high guard. It does has its benefits. Thing about high guard, you're always susceptible to hooks around the side. And that's one of the things. The good thing about Hamza is not giving up his height, which is very good for tall fighters. I believe tall fighters should stay tall. I know Emmanuel always used to say that.
Most definitely. It's funny that you're saying about like on the high guard and you're not really in it, because Emmanuel Stewart on one of his last interviews was saying exactly the same thing. We said if you want to do a great fight, if you want to a great fight like Robertson and all those guys, they had their hands here and they had them here.
Trust.
Right? And it's the truth.
Because you can't see the hooks coming around the side. And if anyone doubts that, go and watch Floyd Mayweather against Cotto. And that fight, God almighty, Cotto took hooks and uppercuts and jabbed straight through the middle like no one's business. And Cotto said, that was his hardest fight in his career. He has to say that was his hardest fight in his career. Cotto against Floyd Mayweather, great fight for those. Well, we see Hamza steadying with the jabs. It looks like he's going for the left hook to the body. That seems to be the main shot.
You know what? How Hamza's putting his shots together now, he's reminding me of a Mexican fighter now,
Yeah. He's like a toolkit. So I can see where they maybe say the Canelo, the hands up style, steady, but it'll develop because he's still young, there's still a lot of movement he has to develop. And I guess they're working on these things. As I say, when you've got a consummate professional, it's really a blessing. It's really a blessing because you can just train them and evolve them day by day. But that is a beautiful uppercut by Hamza. Jab.
Yeah, class work.
Good round.
For him.
Good round.
And you can see, like, he's not rushing his work. He's thinking a lot. The round's over now for me. But it's like, and he's thinking about his work. So I've got to give him his props.
Jay Richardson said, not harder. No, listen to what I'm telling you. Miguel Cotto himself said the fight was harder. So, bro, you got it's not me saying it, Jay. It's Cotto. Cotto said his toughest fight was against Floyd. I'm just being honest. So yeah, it wasn't me, it was him. But Tunde, you on that headpiece.
Leighton, I'm saying 9-11 stoppage win for Joe Joyce. That's what I'm saying. Because what I do know is that Takam is coming to be in my man's chest like Vicks Vapor Rub for the first 5 rounds. I just want you to know that. And I'm also saying like Takam's had time to have notice for this fight. So he's properly coming into this fight and he's accustomed to coming to the UK. But you see on the other fights where he's been, accustomed to being in Russia. He's not accustomed to being in, big up sporting icons. That's my guy. Big up yourself, man. Yeah. Big up.
Into the second round. Can I just say with regards to the Takam and Joyce fight, it's a dangerous fight for the first 3 rounds.
Of course it is.
It's a very dangerous fight for the first 3 rounds. And I think, if we all think that Joyce is just going to go in there and bowl him out, it could be different. So my thing was Joe just has to stay steady behind the jab for the first couples and warm into the fight because, as he warms into the fight, it'll be more dangerous. But having said all of that, Carlos Takam will be very dangerous early on. He's in shape. He's had time to prepare. There is absolutely no excuses he will have tonight. So, and the best man will win. Oh, that was a good left hook to the body by...
What time do you think on now?
2 minutes now.
It's 2 minutes now.
157, 6, 155, 154.
Okay. Well, I'm ahead of you then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ahead of you.
Hey, where that right? Oh, so what are you?
I'm on 1 minute 30.
Wow.
You watch it off your phone, yeah?
No, I'm watching it on the TV.
Yeah, something you got to jump out and jump in it.
It's on the BT app, innit? So
yeah.
I swear they just bump man on these things, Hold on, let me see what's going on. You can't even.
Good 1-2 down. That good 1-2 from Hamza again, and really finding good range with his jab. And I like how he's patient, man. He's patient.
And he's very fit. So Hamza's gonna be one.
One thing I don't like though. I don't like when tall guys they cup their hands and they lean forward because they're leaving so much body exposed. Even though he's tall.
Exactly.
Like, anybody clever throwing just underneath the elbow.
Yes.
Into the ribs.
Yes.
So this is things like you got to come out of that. You know what I mean?
Well, we don't want to be. I get what you're saying, and even as a trainer, there's a lot I can see there. But again, he's 22 years young,
Look, Hamza, the man's showboating on the ropes, yeah? Hamza should have flinged the right hand at him. You see the guy was going down low, like, yeah. What?
Oh, yeah, I see that. I see that. I see that. I see that. Yeah, but, you know, again, sometimes this is what I'm trying to say about Ricky Funes making such a statement. Okay, if that was Canelo in there at this age, at 22, what do you think Canelo would have done?
Not even. Listen, you know what? Ricky, what I'm saying is not. Ricky's just happy to. You're meant to say your commodity that you're working with. You're meant to boost up your commodity. I get it.
Yes.
I'm not gonna. Oh, I'm gonna take it too overly serious or all the rest of it.
Of course.
But always forgive him because I like Ricky. I have to think, well, Ricky, I remember my man from back in the day. So Ricky's cool, man. But
triple on and triple. You can tell man's coming for me because that's what happened when man don't see me. Man feel they could just come for me.
What's happening now?
But anyway, Triple V said, sorry,
in Joe, how does Takam gonna do? Now, here's the difference because Takam has this thing called experience.
Exactly, sir.
Right? And you can't buy experience, you have to earn experience.
And you can't borrow it.
And you can't borrow it neither. Right? And not only the experience, but experience where Takam's been on fights on bigger stages than this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Right? He's been with bigger opponents. Povetkin fight, that's a big opponent. You know what I mean? Going out to New Zealand and fighting Joseph Parker, that was a big fight and a big performance fight. So he's been on bigger stages and he brings experience. Now, the crowd that they got inside, where's this fight at? Wembley, yeah?
Yes.
The crowd that they got at Wembley doesn't compare to the crowd that was at when he fought Derek Chisora at the O2. And let's not forget, he was beating up Derek before he got clapped out, you know?
Yeah. That's why he was so disappointed.
Yeah, cool.
He was so disappointed.
He gave, but now he's got Lester Jacobs. This is the real Lester Jacobs.
I wonder if that's the real Lester.
Nah, it can't be, man.
Is that the real Lester Jacobs?
Nah, it can't.
If it is, please stand up.
Yeah, because if we say buy experience, what nonsense is that?
You can't buy experience.
No, you can't buy experience.
Absolutely not. Good left hook to the body, right hook to the body by this young man. What are you on now, Spence? I don't know why. If it's on the app, if it's on my app or it's on the TV, I don't know why I can't speed the. Where's my thing? Because it's on my Apple TV.
Wait there. What round is this? Round 3, isn't
it? Yeah, this is your round.
Yeah, this is a round where I think you should stop this guy now. He's taking liberties. Come on, Hamza, let's put the hands together. This man don't want to be here. You can see by how he's fighting. He doesn't want to be here now.
No, I can't seem to speed the.
Yeah, don't worry about it, man. You're right now. I'd like to see Hamza do the pull counter because the guy's kind of telegraphing his punches anyway.
What do you want? You see,
good.
By Hamza. Is your round finished yet?
Yeah, just finished.
Yeah, I'm definitely behind you, and I don't know why.
Exactly, but it's like to get BT on my TV.
Yes,
they want me it comes free with a new package that I got on my phone, so I get on my phone. They say they want an extra £5 something a month. I said, I'm not paying £5 something a month for me on my television. You're taking the biscuit, mate.
Okay. I'm trying. One sec, Spence. Steady?
Yep.
Cool. Well, round 4 has just started. I really want to get the broadcast running at the same time. I'm thinking if I switch it off the TV and just have it on my phone.
Yeah, we'll be on the same. We'll be in sync.
Let's try on this now.
I mean, good head, good body. The thing about it is right now, right? Hamza could really like step up on this man now because the man's not got nothing back to throw back at him, and he ain't fresh neither.
BT Sports. No, it's not letting me.
Good shots. He got good, like left hook to the body, left uppercut off of the same hand. Looked very neat by doing it. You know what I mean? And you could see just by the rhythmic movement that Shiraz is doing right now, Hamza's doing, he's fancying this now, you know? He needs to step it up now a little bit more.
BT Sports. Okay, what's your clock say now, Spence?
1 minute 30.
Oh, I'm still.
What's yours?
1:35.
That's all right, man. We're 3 seconds out. Don't worry.
1:42. I don't know why. And it's on the TV as well, so I don't know why.
Right. Yeah, check this one out.
Yes.
He said, Ton, the boy could have put a dent in Joe. How is Takam gonna do that? Well, answer the question, bro.
Oh, you asked me the question?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Well, let me say, well, first of all, styles make fights. That's the first thing you have to understand about boxing. We've seen Joe hurt by a non-puncher. Let's get that right. In Jennings.
Brian Jennings.
I was there, ringside. That just goes to show you that anything is possible in heavyweight boxing. And when an opponent is standing in front of you, they get a different feeling from a different opponent. So it's not. I mean, look. I always say this, and I always revert back to Floyd. Floyd went 10 rounds with a fighter called Tony Pep. In one of the testing fights for him coming up, Ricky Hatton fought the same Tony Pep, and he nearly crucified him to round in.
It was 4 years afterwards, though, too.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, look what Floyd done to Ricky. So it's not always because one fighter has done one thing to one and another to another. It really gives us the result of the fight. So Takam is a different fighter to Dubois and vice versa. And I feel that although at his advanced age of 40 years old now, I do think he's highly motivated and ready to shock everybody. So we'll see. In the building, Derek Chisora.
Yeah, you know what? After the fight time, we might get a little interview with him. You know? Like, let's phone him up.
Yes. I know he'd be a keen observer at ringside tonight. You know,
it was like he's falling out with David Hay. He's partner David Hay. David Hay was saying that he should retire now.
Yes.
And Derek says he's got more in the tank. We're around 5 now, right? We're in round 5.
Round 5. And yeah, what's your clock say? You know what? Have you got it on your TV?
No, on the app.
On your phone.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I would have just. There's too many people logged in on devices for it to be on my phone right now. But it's on the TV. This is where we're gonna have a bit of an issue.
I mean, Shiraz has got good hands. You know?
So what round are we here? Round 5.
Round 5. But I'm just gonna be honest with you, Tom. This is a very consummate performance. but I just like him to step it up a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like go through the gears a little bit more, because what's happened is becoming a little bit one paced, where like you can actually see what he's doing. He's like jab, look, the guy's going downstairs on him now. It's like jab, jab, put a little combination in, then back on the jab, and it's kind of like safety first. And we have to realize it's the entertainment business, right?
It's fitter.
That's what it is.
So we need to be entertained, you know. We need to see some form of drama when you're fighting. But again, I keep saying this, you know, he's 22 years.
Good shot. He's done.
He's done?
Yeah.
The fight's over?
Nah, he's counting now.
Oh, good body shot and an uppercut.
Yep, he's up. But he should have done this 2 rounds ago. I said 3 rounds, bro. He's done now. He's going to be done now. Good combinations, good hands. You see, it's like Hamza was listening to us. The guy's holding on for dear life right now.
Hamza's coming strong.
Good body shots.
Good body shots. Good combinations. My man's holding on my side.
Like right now, going through the middle.
Left hook on the body. I told you from the beginning, those body shots are going to pay dividends.
Marcus McDonald has stopped the fight. Yeah, it's all good in the hood.
Excellent, excellent. Great stoppage.
Like Hamza was listening to us. When I said, no, you need to start picking it up now. And that's when, and it was an exit. Sporting Icon said, ref stepped in, good call. Yep. Marcus McDonald, the brother of Jim McDonald, former two-weight world champion, two-weight world title challenger. Very good stoppage.
Very, very impressed with that stoppage tonight, Hamza. Yeah. And he's a gentleman pro, you know, don't talk no nonsense.
No, just quiet, man. I'm telling you, good kid, man.
Does his work. And yeah, the journey continues.
Yep. And you know who's next? Joyce is up next. So you can keep the people that are entertained now, Ton. I'm going to go get a snack, bro.
Right, yeah, what I'm saying. All right, but he's coming up next. What do you mean snack?
Yeah, you heard me. I'm going to get a snack.
Pound for Pound TV said, why was Hamza so defensive against a guy who has 3 KOs? Well, you know, listen, prevention is better than cure.
No, I don't think that was the case. I think he's got a new trainer now. You know what I mean? He's trying to gauge certain things, trying to work out on certain things, and he was going through the paces, and that's what he did.
Spencer, Bobby Wright said you gotta get apple crumble.
Yeah, you know what? I should have, but I ain't got no apple crumble, man.
But I don't even have. Let me see if I've got apple crumbles. Hi, bro, it's fresh in the pack. I might just finger it in the oven right now to cook up.
You might not poison yourself, you know.
But no, it's not crumble time now. I'm not in the mood.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back in a second. Later.
All right, cool. Right, Spencer's left me for a bit, so let's see if any questions here. I've literally been in camp for weeks, and obviously the fight got postponed, and it's been rescheduled now for the 28th. So we really haven't come out of camp. It really just continues. So looking forward to the return of the AY. And he's looking tremendous. So not even a case of talking. It's just about all those who live in the Birmingham area and those that are coming up from London. It's going to be a great night. Right. Let's see. Let me see some questions here. Let's see what's going on. Wait. Nice finish from Shiraz. How could you show these 2 distinguished dapper gentlemen? Yes, sir. We don't worry about them. Guys, how do you think Takam deals with the size difference? Well, Amar, that is really the golden question, you know, and it's gonna have to be head movement and working a body, slipping Joe's jab and getting inside, just like a peak Mike Tyson. That's the only real way you can deal with Joe, just because of the size disparity. And I'm sure he's used to it. I mean, as a heavyweight and someone who's always dealt with fighting bigger guys, I'm sure he's quite accustomed to that. But yeah, it's it's not rocket science. He's got to get inside, work the body, come up with uppercuts, and go from there. It's a Connor. What's this? Connor Boner says Joyce won't get a title shot because by the time he does, he will be 38 or 39. Well, Connor, I'm not too sure that's true. Just ask George Foreman. George Foreman was getting title shots. Bro, the guy was about 90 years old. And he still got a title shot. Leon Brown says, and the relentlessness of Joe. That's right. It ain't started yet. Well, it ain't started on my TV. As we've ascertained, I'm running like a few seconds behind Spence, which is very awkward because I can't get excited like I normally do. I'm trying to see if I can get on my phone and level up with Spence, but it ain't letting me get it on my phone either. Let me see some more questions. 155 in the chat with only 37 thumbs up. Come on, everyone. It's a free show some love. That's right. Boxing Source says, I want Joyce to win, but imagine this. Takam wins, then Chisora jumps in the ring. They fight for the mandatory title shot, and somehow down the line, it becomes AJ versus Chisora for the WBO. And what a story that would be. Bro, that's some fairy tale business. But we'll wait and see. I'm sure Joe Joyce will have something to say about that this evening, but we'll see. I can see Hamza's getting interviewed right now. He's always quite good at interviews, and he's always, gives a fair assessment of how he feels he performed. But I reckon he looked quite good tonight. And he's got it seems to be a trend, going over and getting the American trainers and bringing them back to the UK. But I'm always like, bro, what does that say about the UK trainers? Basically, you say the UK trainers are shit. Oh, sorry. You're saying the UK trainers are sugar. Bro, this is what I'm saying. Man ain't got no confidence. Because I don't know. But I guess if he feels that it makes an improvement to them and their career, then go for it. Can you tell me when it's on, please? I will do. Hamza Shiraz is the best British prospect around, and that is from Prince Teddy Tundi. When will Yard get another title fight? Well, obviously we know we're fighting on the 28th. It's supposed to be a 10-rounder, but you never know what Frank's got up his sleeve. Frank will pull out titles. Frank's the man. We all know Frank's the man. So we don't know. But other than that, it will be a rematch with Yard, with Arthur straight after the 28th, which is why we have to take the 28th very, very seriously, because there can be no hiccups and there won't be no hiccups. And then I'm sure the Yard fight, and the Yard's on my mind. I don't think about no next fighter. But the Arthur fight will be for the titles, and from what I'm hearing, the winner could be in line for the world title. So there's a lot of marbles on the table, and I'm looking forward to it. But let's deal with the 28th first. Joyce will cause problems for Fury or AJ. I'm sure he would with his size. I'm sure he would. I don't know about the speed factor, though. I think that would definitely play a factor when it comes to these guys. Because I think Tyson Fury is very fast. Anthony Joshua is very fast. And I think Joe, although not fast, has great timing. So it's a toss-up, really. We have to see. Let's get past this fight. The biggest error anyone can make in boxing is to think about the fight after the fight present. So let's get tonight over and done with. I'm so Sam Jones and Joe and Adam will not be looking ahead of this one, because this is a serious fight. But Joe, we don't know. I mean, everyone seems to be backing Joe heavily, but Carlos Takam is you got to remember, it's kind of like a last chance saloon for him, and he's in shape. His body showed you at the weigh-in he's in shape, and he's determined. He looks fresh, he looks healthy, and yeah, we'll wait and see. Anyway, Could you see a fight with Joyce and Dylan White? That would be a tear-up. But Dylan against anyone is a tear-up. Dylan against anyone is a tear-up. I think there's a secret rematch clause. With who? Tundi. Are fans allowed to come to AY's weigh-in? Do you know? Well, from what I understand, is that because it's an open show now, there should be fans. But then again, I didn't see. Yeah, there were fans at this weigh-in on Friday, yesterday. So I can't see why there wouldn't be. But I will find out closer to the date. I think I've answered that. Will Yard get another title shot? Definitely will be in a rematch. And Joyce, of course, probably. I want Takam to win so he can get the Chisora rematch. I've got a BT login if you want. Send it. Send the login, man. Send the login, Eddie. Yeah, I read that. Allowed. Yeah, because you look at. Oh, I know you're definitely coming down, Bobby, because I've seen your ticket. Tickets went on sale yesterday for anyone wanting to come to AY's next fight. I've seen the advert tonight, so they build it as AY's card again. But we're only having a 10 rounder. But you never know, it's boxing. But yeah, tickets went on sale yesterday for the 28th of August. And we're requesting tickets as well. So there'll either be tickets on staminaforsale.com or anthonyyard.com. Now I think Chisora is fighting Dubois for the WBA interim in September. Wow. That would be serious. That would be serious. And that I don't like that fight. I don't like that fight at all.
Why don't you like the fight?
I don't like that fight for Derek.
Listen, man. Derek Chisora.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Before I said like it was going to be David Hayes going to try and kill the youth.
Yes.
And it seems like he just still wants to fight. And he still thinks he's got stuff left in him. He's got things in the basement. But, there's an old saying that Angelo Dundee used to say. He said, like, he always knew when a fighter was getting shot by the rhythm of how he would skip.
Yes.
Like, you'd hear the tap, 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 tap when you're skipping, And
yes.
then when you start to lose it, your time is out. You get the skip, when you're skipping.
Yes.
And Angelo Dundee wanted to tell Ali to retire, but Ali was too big at that time. So, like, Angelo Dundee went to Ali and said, Muhammad, like, you're skipping. But he didn't leave him. Right? It was Ferdy Pacheco that left Ali after Ali's fight that he had with Ernie Shavers. He said, like, forget it. Now, at the time, at the end of the Ernie Shavers fight, Ali, to shut his eyes and touch his nose, he couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Right? So he said, I'm done. Right? I'm done with this. I don't need to be a part of this. I'm gone. So these guys, when you look at it now, as much as when we're saying, well, David Hayes was trying to make his name off of the fact that he had Derek Chisora, who was getting him these big fights, but you can only sell him so much because there was nothing more to sell. And
we're seeing the highlights here of Derek against Takam.
Yeah.
It was a hell of a knockout.
Yeah, because he caught him
over Derek.
Yeah.
And then he just got caught. He got clipped with Derek's trademark overhand right. And that is a shot that has put down many of people. And that overhand right was a cracker. I think that was actually the shot of his career, Derek.
Yeah.
Big up Chris Howe. Can't wait to see you in my city. It's going to be great, man. The Brummy, we're coming up there. And we're looking to go up there the week before. So anyone know any gyms in Birmingham, let us know because we're coming to roll up there.
I know bear gym down there. I'm gonna give you enough to eat on.
Yeah, we're rolling up
down there.
Yeah, we're gonna go up and touch up a few gyms. Probably on a Monday and a Tuesday, maybe even a Wednesday. So any gyms in Birmingham, the people know. Let us know. Big up Omoz. Big up Tundi. Joyce wins this one. Well, it's definitely expected to. And we're drawing near now. We are drawing near to the juggernaut. The WBA. Oh, I just read something. Takam won't make any mistakes anymore. Sami Ali's quite confident that Takam could shock a lot of people here. Come on, Bobby Wright says no other channel's got this knowledge. You know that, Bobby. Imagine Takam knocks him out. I'm telling you, bro. bro, this is heavyweight boxing. I keep telling you.
No, Jojo's got a good chin, you know.
He's got a good chin, but I don't like. I never liked that. Hearing that about a fighter, because you know you chip away,
and it erodes.
It's eventually gonna go. All this just chin walking through. You know, it's not. You know, the less you get hit, the longer you last. Spiky T says Joyce is too slow. I don't actually believe that. I think he's got unusually good timing. You know, Joe Joyce, he's got good timing.
He has got good timing.
Yeah,
he's got go to Olympics, and I mean, it was debatable. He could have got that win against Yonka, you know, to win the gold.
Yes,
he'll go through the stages that he's gone through, and not know something. The guy knows how to fight. It's just that his style of fighting isn't like that desirable. Like you're gonna run out to think, right? But technically, he's very sound.
Yeah, I mean, Matt Riley said the same thing. Joyce ain't slow. He ain't slow, bro. He ain't slow. He definitely ain't slow, and he's got great timing. And again, he beat a young fighter in Daniel Dubois. And Daniel Dubois, well, he didn't look too fast in that fight, but Daniel's not slow. I've been in the gym with Daniel. He ain't slow. I guess sometimes TV is a bit misleading, really, and people that are in there with the fighters, you know, they can vouch for it. And I've heard a few people now say the same thing. Joe Joyce ain't slow, so I don't know where all this slow talk is coming from. Eddie Hearn says Joyce's chin is made out of Wakanda metal. Come on. Audley went to the Olympics, so what, Spence?
It's called vibranium. No. The guy who said that Audley went to the Olympics and so what? Hold up a second. Wasn't Audley Harrison European champion?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Was it Audley Harrison? He won the Commonwealth as well, didn't he? You can't turn around. Can't turn around and say like, oh, well, so did Audley Harrison. Audley Harrison was a very, very good fighter. Unfortunately, Audley Harrison tried to do too much.
Yes.
Managing, promoting, you know what I mean? He tried to do too much.
He started the pay-per-view.
Yeah, exactly. If Audley Harrison focused on what he was meant to do was to fight, it happened to Audley and he got a lot of acclaim. He wanted to do too much at one time. And that's why it didn't work out for Audley Harrison. Audley Harrison is a damn good fighter. You know what I mean?
Charlie Bavino said Mayweather may have had the best chin ever. He was just so good we never got to see it. If was or not. I think you're wrong, Charlie. Go and watch DeMarcus Crawley against.
He's a genius. That's what I think with Floyd Mayweather. Defensively, Floyd Mayweather was a genius.
Go and watch Chop Crawley against Floyd and told me that his chin never got tested. Go and watch Floyd against Emmanuel Augustus. Told me if his chin never got tested. Go and watch the 4th round of Pacquiao v. Floyd. Floyd got rocked to his boots in that 4th round. But, you know, he just recovered.
The 4th round against who? Pacquiao and Floyd?
Yeah. Go and watch the 4th round.
And let's not talk about Shane Mosley.
Oh, my goodness. My goodness. You definitely saw that he had a chin then.
All right.
Yeah. So
the way he got wobbled in that fight there.
And you just can't be a great fighter if you don't go through adversity. It just doesn't work like that. All great fighters have to overcome adversity, whether that adversity is getting rocked, getting put down, losing, or otherwise. You have to go through adversity to be a great champion.
Exactly. And you got to say to yourself, if you look at the professional career of Mike Tyson, he didn't go through no adversity and come through at the other end.
That's very true. That's very true.
Don't get twisted. Mike's still a great. And he's an iconic great as well. But when I look at his record, I'm saying, well, you know what? You never went through no adversity, though.
Yeah, you know what I said? Floyd's guys, when we was in the hotel room with Floyd, and we was talking about boxing. I'm just saying, Floyd fought. He said Mike fought a lot of bums. You get what I'm saying? Mike fought a lot of bums. But Floyd, regardless, Mike was excited. I know business. Big up Bobby Wright, $4.99.
Come on, man.
Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate the donations and the support as usual. Adari Pennant says, does anyone think the bridgerweight division is going anywhere in boxing? I just think it's another division.
I hope they dash it away.
Yeah, it's too much.
Who they making that weight for? Isaac Chamberlain.
yeah. That'd be a good weight for Isaac, actually.
Yeah, but I don't want to hear
it. Sporting Icons also says, how many gold medals GB boxers going to get from the possible 11?
I could see realistically 2.
And the 2 are?
I think Siobhan.
Yeah,
could pick up 1. I think Fraser Clark could pick up 1.
And 100% Caroline Dubois is.
My apologies for the men. So 3, because I think Caroline Dubois is going to win the gold as well.
Yeah. So 3. Takam will gas out in round 3, and Joyce will spark him out. That will be interesting. I just think Takam has prepared like no other for the first time in his career, and we'll see if it really pays dividends for him. Here we have him walking to the ring. I don't know where you are, but big up Alexander Wilson for the first $2, and then big up family G Chain.
Come on, Gary. He's our guy, man. He's our
guy. Come on, always supporting. He's going for Joyce stoppage between round 8 and 12. Takam is going to be a tough man unless he's punch drunk, unless he's lost all equilibrium. I still think this is going to be this ain't going to be an easy fight, Spence.
It ain't, but I just see that guy. You see the guy with the ball that was in the ring?
Yeah.
His name's Dwight Yard. He's a little con artist, son.
Yeah, he changed it. But I remember him when I was out in the gym in America. I remember him.
He tried to rob Danny Williams.
With the MMA fighters.
Yeah, he tried to rob Danny Williams.
Oh, yeah?
When Danny fought Tyson, he worked in the corner.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and he was going around telling I'm his manager. I remember Andy Ailey bad him up. You're not his effing manager, Frank Warren.
C. Rucker says, trust me, it's over in 4 rounds.
C. Rucker, this fight is not going to be over in 4 rounds. You know what I mean? If it is, you can come and have one of my jammy Dodgers, all right?
If it is, I'm afraid to say that will be for Takam.
Boy, ton.
Yeah.
That's a strong statement there, bro.
Yeah.
Takam serious, you know?
But I'm telling you. I want Joe. Obviously, we want Joe to win because I think, he was the one that people overlooked. People overlooked Joe Joyce. Obviously coming from the Olympics and AJ. People overlooked him, and Sam and Joe got together. I think Joe was with David Hay at first.
Yeah, David Hay and Richard Schaefer. Yes. Yeah, because I remember when I was at the Fury fight. Remember, we was meant to be on that bill, the first Fury and Wilder. And I remember Joe fought on that bill as well. And I remember Sam was in the corner. Sam actually gave me a proper ticket. Because, bro, Sam Watson and them man, they was giving me some Joe tickets. So I remember Sam gave me his pass. So we ended up at ringside. So Sam's the man. Nick Walsh says there are going to be no shocks tonight.
It's going to be easy work. And Joyce is going to come out victorious. It's great to see fans back in the building, Spence.
It's lovely.
Takam is carrying way too much muscle. Will sap all of his air come round 6. You know what? I think that's like an old wives' tale, you know? Because...
Yeah, right, my man come out in a juggernaut head. Look at him.
Joey, yeah, listen, he's got to sell himself, mate.
Yeah, well, he has to, but you know what? I don't think that's a good prop for him because it makes him look like a dickhead.
Come on. Juggernaut. The Juggernaut. The heavyweight division is livening up again, you know, Spence.
He's livening up. You know what? Joyce is a handful for anyone, you know. I just want man to know.
Come on, outside Deji. Man said Tony's looking sharp. If I put that up. Yes, sir. Barry Bird says any streams. No, I ain't got the only stream I know is crap stream. But I shouldn't actually say that.
Why?
You come take us down. Joyce is a Power Ranger. These man love waffle. Tundi put on a suit and got a cooker and fridge looking better in the background. These man love the waffle. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. You don't need to be on it. Old time Madrid laughing. My legs broke. Lions camp, son. My lions in a camp, son. I don't know where these guys are coming from.
Joyce got new hairstyle as well.
Say again?
Joyce has got new hairstyle.
Oh yeah. I see that. Nicole French says Joyce between rounds 9 and 12.
That's what I'm calling it.
Look pan past that Tunde. You don't know. Spencer's trying to brush the tie, but the tie's fresh.
I just say your dad wants it back. You know what I mean? I don't argue with Uncle Sam. You know what I mean? Tunde's dad, my uncle. So when he say, tell that Tunde, I want it back.
Come on, Ben just Tunde be erasing my nerves with his energy. Come on, it's all about energy. All type Ben shot.
No, you know what? Joyce was always there. We're gonna see what's gonna happen, man.
Why has Derek got a balaclava on?
You're looking for a robbery.
Big up sporting icons, you know this set. Spence Smoke, Star Dog, I don't know. Tons, where's that Agusi suit you took out the microwave earlier? Hey, bro, your eyes are sharp, you know, bro. Come on, your eyes are sharp. All right, cool, say that. Well, if you're the real Eddie and you know about Agusi suit, you're on one, mate. But yeah, your eyes are sharp. But it weren't Agusi, though. It weren't Agusi. You know, I haven't even ate properly. Bro, I went to Steve's wedding. I didn't even eat properly. I'm so angry because me and Spencer went to the charity event today held by Nina Cranston. And what a good cause that was for, Spence.
Exactly.
You know, knives down, put the knives down, because knife crime is rapid. It's a rife. It's a pandemic in and around the London area right now. And I see that Nina really cares about what's going on in the communities. And that was a beautiful event she put on today.
Wicked.
Yes. And I just got a text from her saying thank you, actually. She was very humbled by us coming up there, Spence.
What?
Where are you? What are you on the intro, Spence?
Yeah, there's announced it. He's 35, you know.
Say again?
Joyce is 35.
Yeah, he's not a spring chicken.
Nope.
He's not a spring chicken. Yeah, 35 years old, 18 stone. What's that? 1 or 11? 18 stone. I'm far from the telly. 6'6", orthodox.
Little guy, man.
And I don't know too much about his trainer. He's a new trainer on the block, Steve Borreton. I've never really. First time I saw him was in the Dubois fight.
Yeah.
But I like it.
What's that? Biggie.
He done all the American trainer, you know, Abel Sanchez and
Biggie. What's it? Biggie's channel. Sorry, it says Spence. What's the longest a heavyweight's gone without defending his world title without being stripped or downgraded? The longest time.
Man said the suit in the kitchen is bro. You know what? It's mad, you know, because I come back from the wedding and man, bro, I just rushed upstairs, started the stream because we were late. All right, round one is starting. The suit's coming off. The suit's off, but I'm keeping the shirt and the tie on.
That guy looks serious.
Huh?
That guy looks serious, bro.
What? Where are you? The fight ain't started yet, Spence. In your end?
No, it's gonna the bells are about to go any second now.
Just say when the bell goes, please, so I know.
Okay, sir. I will tell you, sir. Bell's just gone.
Bell's just gone. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Joe has started very fast. Unlike Joe, he's like tight hands up.
Well, give me the commentary, Spence, because I'm behind you. Definitely, the bell just started here.
That's cool. Yeah, I mean, so we're like 15 seconds out. Good right hand from Joe. Yeah, I mean, Takam doing side to side head movement.
Yeah,
but
Takam don't want to be rolling and going backwards. He want to be rolling and going forward.
You know what I mean, the good overhand right, but Joe caught it from Takam. Good 1-2.
You know what?
Joe come with the left hook there.
Let me try my fire.
Good jab to the body from Takam. Good jab back from Takam.
Keep on giving me the
Joe's actually punching quite fast in this fight here, you know, too.
Just keep giving me the commentary, Spence.
Yep, overhand right that caught Joe there from. Oh, overhand right caught Joe again from Takam.
Spence, you're not listening.
Tundi.
You're not listening. You're not listening. Where we now, Spence?
1 minute 40.
I've just put on my fire stick and see if I can.
Why you not blow up your house, yeah?
Live TV. Let me see.
I hope you guys are watching this, you know?
Brothers was just counting out Takam like he's some joke.
Good body shot from Takam.
What have I done now?
Good jab to the body from Takam. Good right hand. Good 1-2 back from Joe Joyce.
This is not even a fight.
Good right hand again from Takam, you know.
Wait. Where are we at the moment, Spence? I'm just
25 seconds left in the round.
I'm just trying the other avenue to see.
You know what? Joe Joyce missing with his combinations there. Takam, another right hand he's caught him with. Takam's caught him with about 7 right hands throughout this round, you know. And another right hand he's caught him with.
Spence.
Another right hand, Tundi.
Spence.
Another right hand, Tundi.
Spence, you're not listening.
That's Takam's round. I don't care.
You're not listening.
That's Takam's round.
I told man about this thing.
That's Takam's round, Tundi. Right? And they could say, oh, they're going to give it to Joyce because he was pushing forward. But no, a sporting icon. How did you see that round? I gave that. You see, Leighton said he gave that to Joyce. No, I didn't. The right hands were very constant, and it was because they were heavy right hands. Look at this country. You know, Joyce is having problems with the shorter man. He is having problems with him.
All right, so has the second round started?
No, but I gave that second.
Is it adverts?
Yes, yeah. Well, they went into adverts quickly, and they're back. They're back at the fight now. But I'm saying all the shots, the telling shots, were actually thrown by Takam. And this is what I don't understand. You know a man's going to be trying to throw that overhand right.
Oh, that's a big overhand right. Man.
Exactly. Why would you just extend? Why would you just extend your left arm?
Tell me when the round 2 starts.
It's just started.
What, now?
Yeah.
Oh, this stream. What's your clock say?
2 minutes 33.
33. Oh, this one's 47.
That's right. Cool.
Jab to the body. Left hook to the head. That's a good left hook by Takam there. But I don't like the way Takam's retreating. He needs to move forward with the head movement.
Yeah, all Takam's trying to do is just trying to create angles. That's what he's trying to do.
He's catching Joe though a lot.
He is.
Oh, that's a good right hand by Joe. Jab.
Left foot back from Takam.
Left foot to the body. Takam looks kind of slow though.
He's 40 ton.
Yeah. You
know what? Fair play to Takam. He's done his homework. He's come to fight.
Yes.
Fair play to him.
Yes.
You know what? Joe Joyce needs to know how to double jab, and he's not double jabbing. You're fighting a shorter man. You should just be double jabbing.
Yes. That's a la Lennox Lewis.
Look, he Takam for a left hook to the body, and it hurt him.
Oh, that's a good body shot. I see that.
Look, never left hook to the body.
I see that.
I'm telling you.
They've done a bit of homework here, Spence.
They've done more than a bit of homework, Ton. I think they listened to my AFL interview.
And I did say at the top of the show, I see Joe get caught with the body shots. So, you know, they maybe have looked at that. Joe looks like he's defending that left hook. He's got that right arm really low. Defending that left hook to the body. Oh, good overhand right there. I wish I was on the same speed because you know I'd be gassing up the team.
Nah, don't worry, man. It's cool.
Can't you put it on your TV?
Nah.
Sure.
Good. Listen, the body shots, like I'm saying, man. Oh, never overhand right. You know what, Tundi? This round could be second round.
That's a good right up to the body there.
Did you see? Look, right. He's
Good
gonna go.
hook. What I'm seeing, oi, a 1-2-3 combination by Takam.
Listen.
Oh, this is a good round. This is a good round, and he's going body
shots. Listen, Tun. This so far, this is Takam's round as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, body shot again. I'm telling you. I told you.
Right hand. Oh my word.
I told you.
Right hand again, you know, Tun.
Spence, man.
Hard
Get on the TV, man.
Tun, this.
Oh, that was a massive right hand there.
Tun, people watching it. It's
another right hand. God almighty.
And the body shots.
Jesus Christ. Tun, I'm not even. Oh, bro. I'm not even. This is. I need to be up. Anyway, let me put back on the actual BT because maybe it might go back onto the Sure.
Right, Bobby Wright is saying 2018 Takam, and I'm in agreement. Right?
1-1 late.
Right, and saying 2-0 Takam. All right then.
Joyce will take it. He's got a tank. Joyce takes it all night long.
Yeah, but you're saying that Joe's got a tank, yeah? You can't. What you can't do, a man coming into your backyard and you give him confidence early on.
I keep saying you can't just be taking punches and saying I've got a good chin, because one day your chin might let you down, mate. What's going on now? Oh my God, it's a nice corner for the BT as well. I'm having a nightmare today.
Good hands here from Takam again. You know what I mean? Joe's trying to put in his combinations now, falling a little bit short. Good overhand right again. Listen, this is what I don't understand, yeah? You know that's what the guy's going to be throwing.
Oh, all right. What's your clock say, Spence?
2 minute 8.
2
Good
minute 8.
overhand right again from Takam. Good body shots. Overhand right again.
2 minutes. Oh, good body shot. What's your clock say, Spence?
1 minute 50.
1 minute. Oh, Takam's come with some serious overhand rights. All right, what's your clock say now?
1 minute 34.
Oh, bro, why is it going like this, man?
I'm trying to understand as well for YouTube balance.
Now I'm on 1 minute 37. Oh, man.
Something your sound, man.
1 minute 32. Oh, this don't make no sense. This is nonsense. We're on the same stream.
Overhand right, good right uppercut from Joel Joyce. And a 1-2 down the middle from Joel Joyce.
We're on the same.
Ooh, good left hook from Takam.
Tippy Tom says Takam will gas. No, bro, this ain't reactionary. This ain't no stream link. It's actually the BT Sport app. But I don't know why we're going at two different. So what's your time now saying, Spence?
30 seconds left in the round.
30. This is 44. This is nonsense. Where's my charger?
All right, my thing just glitched now. I'm going to be fair. I'm going to give that round to Joel Joyce. I'm giving that round to Joel Joyce.
This is a grueling fight, you know, Spence.
Of course it is.
This is a grueling fight, mate. Oh, end of third round.
Right, how did you guys see that round?
BT need to sort out the live relay for your ISP. BT must be streaming on the shoe. I'm telling you. Enoch says it was Takan's round.
Okay.
Joe always thinks he's got to impress because they always put him as an underdog. Tundi, tell Spence to pause until it's synchronized. I don't think that's the case. I just think that BT, they're running at different speeds. For some reason.
Right, we're up now. Steve Gray is.
No matter how many rounds Takam takes, Joyce will turn this around soon. That's from Lemus White.
Yeah, Leighton, I'm in agreement. I got it 2-1.
Said Arsenal Manic says Takam almost won with that final punch. All right, where are you, Spence?
2 minutes 46.
2 minutes. I haven't even got the clock up. The clock's not even up. Nah, this is 2 minutes 45.
Good shots from Takam.
2 minutes 38.
Good shots again from Takam.
Where are you, Spence? What's your clock saying, mate?
I'm watching the fight, man. Chuck. 2 minutes 16.
Oh, yeah, watch your sound. Yeah. Thank you, bro. For YouTube, come on, mash us up.
Good body shot again from Takam. And right hand.
I'm never going to allow this to happen again. This is a madness. What's your clock saying, Spence?
Look, man, you're winding me up now, Ton, man. We're not at the same time. Good left hook from Takam.
Bro, this is winding me up. But winding you up. It's winding me up because I want to do the full commentary.
Yeah, just do your thing. 1 minute 40.
1 minute 40. Oh, that's 1 minute 50 now. Oh, this is 1 minute 41. What are you now, Spence? 1 minute
31.
31. So that's 3 seconds behind now. So
Yeah,
it's not
cool.
too
Let's
bad.
go by that then. We're good.
Yeah. I'm gonna go by that.
Ooh, vicious right hand from Takam.
Oh, right up to the body, right uppercut, right and over the top by Takam. Jab. Left hook by Joyce. Right uppercut by Joyce. Jab by Joyce. Jab by Joyce.
Joyce could actually have this fight very easy just by pushing at his
double jabbing, and double jab right hand.
Jab properly, Todd.
Because Takam's looking on the floor. So he just needs to keep his eyes straight and double jab a right hand on the top of his head.
Ooh, never overhand right.
Jab. Overhand right there by Takam. Left hook to the body, right hand there.
Good body shot from Joyce.
See that now. Joyce, if he watched Lennox Lewis tapes, that's where you just lean on a man and take out his energy.
Yeah, but they're not watching them tapes.
They're supposed to watch Lennox Lewis tapes. But I guarantee you they will after we say it.
Yeah, of course they will. Come on, man. Good body shot again from Takam. Oh, good right from Takam. Number 1, 2.
Oh, overhand right. Jab.
Good shot again from Takam.
Oh, that was a low body shot there from Takam. Left foot right hand by Takam. Jab.
Listen.
Overhand right. Left hook, right hand. All right, this fight is exciting.
Tony, that's the Takam round, you know.
Huh?
How did you not score that last round?
Well, I mean, let the people talk. Earth SC is calling man the slow manator.
Man said, what's that?
Later evening says
Takam
3-1. Nikki Blue Eyes Austin says Takam is going to fade in the next round. He's getting tired. Interesting. What's this? It's hard to score, said Nikki Blues. Arteta out. What round's this? Slug, another Takam round. Silver Fox says 3-1 to Takam as well.
Boy, I'm telling you, man. Big up Silver Fox.
All right. Round 5.
Yeah, round 5. Yeah, I mean, Takam's tired now.
Oh, but he still comes out with a body shot. Still spits defiance.
Good right hand, good left hook.
Oh, these are hard shots. Good uppercut by Joe.
Double jab right and left hook.
Oh, jab left hook right hand by Joe. Jab left hook. Joe's starting to let his hands go down a bit. Yeah, I mean, you know what? Arsenal made a fantastic point there. He said if Joyce takes punches from Joshua or Beyonce Wilder, he end up asleep. But no one's done it thus far. So I'm sure Joe would disagree with that.
And again a hard right hand from
overhand right. I don't know how many. Oh, that is a great left hook by Takam. Yeah, Joe is just methodical. Good counter right uppercut there by Joe. Jab.
Listen, Joe Joyce is losing this round, mate.
Oh, again, he's sipping some right hands.
I know.
And I did say this would not be an easy fight, as many were.
Yeah.
Oh, Joe's coming forward now. Good shots. Body shot by Takam there. Again, it gets down to the body. I don't know. The only thing about Takam, he looks on the floor though. And for
that's to fool you, so I can throw the overhand right to.
I'm not too sure about that. For a visual fighter, that's why he's taking so much shots, because he's not looking at the shots coming.
Overhand right again, you know.
Clubbing. I just saw Takam do the shake of the hands, which is a clear indication that the fatigue is starting to set in.
Yep. Yep. Good left hook from Takam. Good overhand right from Takam.
Good left hook.
Good right hand again from Takam.
Overhand right. But they just don't seem to be. Oh, there was some pepper on that one. He bought some goosey in that one, boy. Some pepper soup in that overhand right.
You know what? I don't like the look of this with Joe Joyce. You know, he needs to thoroughly improve if he wants to.
He's just taking unnecessary punishment.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And you can't trade on this toughness. You know what I mean? Because water erodes mountains, so you want to be careful.
I've said this from start. Again, Nicole French makes a point. His hands are dropping. You can't just drop your hands and take shots. You know, and I say it don't matter. You could be the fittest man in the world. The art of boxing is to hit and not get hit.
Simple as that. Big up Nicole French anyway, man. We'll be talking all over the weekend. How many people on the live, Tun?
407.
They know. Right, they know. I'm just keeping this thing real.
Trust me.
They know what time of day it is. You know you guys missed us.
Come on.
Who did you kick that round to, gentlemen?
Big up Tony for the goosey line. Come on, all day. Big love, Spence. Leon Brown in the building. Humber Coast. No way can Joyce.
Oh, he wobbled him. Joyce has wobbled him.
Joyce wobbled who? Oh, yeah, I see that. I see that. Joyce is going for it.
He's on him.
Joyce is going for it. He's going for it. These punches look hard. Takam's still throwing. Joe's got to be careful, though. He don't want to get reckless.
He doesn't want to be.
Takam's going. Joe just needs... Oh, he's rolling. He's still rolling, Spence. He's still rolling. Backward steps. This is a lot of punishment here now.
Steve Gray's going to stop it.
The ref looks like he's going to stop it.
He needs to throw back.
He ain't come back with nothing.
Yeah.
I think he's already knocked out on his feet.
Nah, he stopped the fight, man.
Yes. Because he never threw back Takam.
Yeah.
There's no point in complaining.
You want to push the referee. Why are you pushing the referee? You should be pushing Joe Joyce.
Hey, it's always funny. It's always funny to me how the man get energy after the fight. Man get some different Superman shirt after the fight done. Leighton Evans says never a stoppage, but the fact is that he took too many unanswered punches, and it's just a story of Carlos Takam. You know, it's no point. I do feel for him, but you know, this is boxing, and we rather a ref stop the fight 2 seconds
too early than 2 seconds too late.
Yeah, so you know, I don't think.
Tundi, regardless, that was a good performance. I'm telling you that now. And no, it wasn't a good performance.
He got the job done. He got the mandatory. He's got the mandatory position.
I'm being real. Prior to the stoppage, when it wasn't a good performance.
Chris Hunt says, stopped too early, but better to be safe, as I said.
Yeah, and I agree with you. But the thing about it is this, these are unanswered shots. I'm counting at least 25 unanswered shots.
It was more than that.
Yeah, of course.
It was more than that. And he looked out on his feet.
Right.
He looked out on his feet. These are heavy shots. You can't just take shots like that. No.
Well, the thing about it is like, Joe Joyce is heavy-handed, and you don't need that.
Silver Fox echoing what I said. Takam failed to fire after 20+ landing shots.
Right
now, you can't do that. You can't do that. The Flying Pan Man says Parker beats Joyce. Yeah, Parker will be fast and hit hard, but you never know. Obviously, Joe has mental fortitude.
That fight is gonna happen anyway.
Joe has a lot of mental fortitude, which seems to break down a lot of fighters, because I think they throw their hardest shots and they can't get him out of the
Joyce
way.
is fierce.
So, you know, Joe's mental fortitude seems to be overcoming all these boys. You know, Slick Ricky says Takam was playing possum. Well, let me tell you something. If he was playing possum, that's a very, very dangerous way to play possum.
He wasn't playing possum, he was playing dead rat. Because I mean, at a time there when he should have been letting off his shots, he weren't letting off his shots. You know what I mean? Takam's gonna kick himself because he said, right, I should have fired back. Right. When you're in trouble, like, or not in trouble, someone's firing at you and you're thinking, okay, now I'm gonna ride the shots, you gotta throw back something. You're in the other, and you should know better as well. You're an experienced professional. You're in the other man's backyard.
Yes.
Right? And there's a lot of pressure and there's a lot of stress on the back of Joe Joyce for him to perform in a certain way. And Takam was tired, and pride will turn around and say that, well, it shouldn't be stopped, but it was the right thing.
Yeah, they just said to Joyce that Takam was like a punching bag at the end. And he just took a lot of shots. He took a lot of shots.
It was.
Listen, we keep underestimating Joe. I see
we
people.
No, we never.
I'm reading comments and I'm saying,
okay.
You know, I see people say that Joe hasn't got a chance against the other guys, but you can't underestimate an undefeated fighter.
No, you can't. But I think the guy by this performance. On this performance, Ton, you know what I mean, the finish was good, but no, it wasn't good. And yeah, we can say premature stoppage. I'm seeing Terry Garcia saying it was a premature stoppage. Right, refs are shit. I hear all of that, but there was nothing coming back. It'd be different now if he was taking that and he's rolling, catching, and trying to throw back something, or even if he had his hands cupped here, then we could say something. But it wasn't. Nothing wasn't coming back. So what? And you're seeing a man just a big man as well, a 6'6" man against a 6'2" man, constantly keep on throwing shots at you. What are you meant to do? The referee, in my opinion, Steve Gray gets a lot of flack. But in this case here, it was right to stop the fight because Carlos Takam should have thrown something back. And he didn't throw nothing back.
Yeah, Steve Gray's a good ref, in my opinion.
Yeah, simple.
He's a very good referee.
Simple. We're just keeping it 100.
Very, very good referee. Matt Caulfield says, who does Joyce fight next? Very good question.
You know what? The winner of Usyk AJ, maybe.
Is mandated to fight Joe.
Huh?
Is mandated to fight Joe.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Hold tight. Wait there.
Listen.
Yard will never get stopped like that. So don't even come with that stoppage talk. We don't do that. That ain't gonna happen. Never. Suddenly, brother, if you got stopped like that, I know you would kick off. Peace boys, good. We don't even put that in our remit. Well, thank you for the donation, my friend. Appreciate it. Dylan White would be an immense fight, absolutely, but I don't think they would take that fight.
Dylan.
Dylan will be too dangerous, in my opinion, and not worth it at this stage, unless it was for a belt, a full title belt. I don't see why Joe would fight Dylan.
Yeah.
Alexander Wilson, Steve Gray didn't stop the fight with Lewis Ritson, even with the towel thrown in. With that in mind, this was an early stoppage.
100%, Alexander Wilson. Thank you for the $5 donation. I totally agree with you. But that fight was in Newcastle. Steve Gray would have got to the hotel alive if he had stopped the fight there.
Not only that. Listen, these are heavyweights. These are heavyweight blows. And Steve Gray is closer to the action than anyone else. And he can see the reactions of the fighters taking the punch. He ain't stupid, you know. And maybe with a Ritson fight, he probably wanted. Was it Ritson that never? It was Ritson that got stopped, right?
Yeah,
I
Lewis
remember.
yeah.
Yeah, and the dad, I think the dad threw in the towel, but
Yep.
he kicked the towel out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but remember, these are lighter guys, and maybe in his heart he wanted Ritson to come back. You know, referees are human beings. You know,
There's a very, very good question that's coming from Pound for Pound TV. Why didn't Takam take account
of course,
to
exactly.
regroup? The reason why he never took the account to regroup because he was dizzy. That's why he was shook up.
I said before that fight was stopped, he was out on his feet.
Going.
He was out on his feet. But yes, that was a good question. Pound for Pound TV. He was definitely out on his feet. He was definitely out a couple of seconds before that stoppage. Joyce v. Ortiz would be a good fight. That would be a good fight.
That would be an excellent fight. You know what? We got to start tweeting that fight out. You know what I mean?
Ortiz is about 97 years old, though, bro.
No, give the man his dues, man. He's 93, right? But Ortiz didn't go to school with mum. It was a school teacher. In fact,
no way.
And asbestos comes out his mouth. Remember, asbestos stood.
You know what? Joe's got a chin, but all this talk is really irrelevant because he's put himself in a position now where his next fight should be for the world title, Spence.
It should be.
What's Joe saying? And I don't want to tell. What's he saying, Spence?
He said he mildly hurt him because Steve Butt said, "Did he hurt the juggernaut?" He said, "Mildly, he hurt me." You know what I mean? I respect his honesty because you can't tell me that he never hurt you because I know he hurt you to the body a few times and he hurt you. And I'm just being real. It's like I don't even know who's training Joe Joyce, but he needs to up his game in his training. He needs to start not saying he ain't around boxing people, but it's like he's gonna have to add something to his game. He's gonna have to start becoming a little bit more sexy with his boxing because for his size, he makes fights harder for himself.
Yes.
His size, his athleticism, his body type. He's got very, very long arms as well. He makes it harder for himself. And the thing is, like, when he puts his shots together as well, you know what I mean? It's very robotic looking, right?
Terry Garcia actually said something. He said, Joyce has got a chin. He ain't fought anyone in the top 10.
Very true.
That's facts.
Very true. Very true. But you know what I mean? I'm congratulating Joe for the win. But what I'm saying is, like, I was telling people that it was going to be hard, and all them little idiots, them little beer drinkers who jump on IFL say, "No, I don't know what I'm talking about." I told him this is going to be a hard fight. I said I expect him to win the fight, but I told him that this was going to be a hard fight for him. Yeah,
I mean, as I say, Samuel Ali, he said Dylan White should fight Joyce as practice for Ruiz. I don't think Joyce is going to be practice for anyone, but I just think that there's a position. You know, it's a business, and when you get yourself in certain positions, you know, you got to play the game. So I think he's put himself in an excellent position, and now, you know, the man who boxed for Croydon and England is in line for a world title, and who's to say he can't win? Hold on. We've got another one here. You know, we don't pet to put up, man. What happened to Styles make fights? What was you lot saying after the Boaz fight? Best jab in boxing. Who said that?
Yeah, who said that?
Who said that?
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Who said that? Best jab in boxing.
What are you talking about?
You got that was never out of my mouth. Ever.
Who said that, bro?
Ever.
It's as I say. You have to come with facts when you come on this show. Don't talk nonsense because none of us never said that. None of us never said that. Maybe certain people in boxing may have said that. I don't know who would say that, but
Barry Bird, it's not corruption, my friend. That was a fair stoppage. A bit early, but a fair stoppage.
Fair stoppage. It was. It was a right stoppage, in my opinion. And I'm a man, trust me, I want to see fights go all the way. But he was knocked out on his feet.
If a man's thrown just under 30 punches unanswered, meaning that you never answered back, you didn't throw back a shot, you didn't, you know what I mean? You weren't even rolling in a manner where they was looking saying like, okay, you did nothing, you did none of those kind of things. It was a fair stoppage. Question for Spencer. If Tundi and what's this? Is Tundi, and thank you for the $4.99 donation.
Thank you.
Right? If I can't see the question.
If Tundi and Yard win a world championship belt, should they make a movie about them, and who should play Tundi? Tundi's gonna play Tundi.
No, Tundi wouldn't play Tundi. Wesley Snipes will play Tundi.
Come on. And we're gonna win that world title. Trust me on that. Don't worry about nothing. Everything is timing. One step at a time. Thank you for the $4.99 late on Evelyn. We very much appreciate it. And
Wayne McCleary says, this thing keeps on moving up. Wayne McCleary says Joyce looks like an easy fight from the outside, but it's a very different story on the inside of the ring. And it's the truth because he's tough. But what I am saying is, you was getting buzzed by a 40-year-old. Right, let's call it as it is. So you was getting buzzed by a 40-year-old. It was still a good performance, but I was telling people that this fight wasn't going to be no easy fight. So I want to see all those little idiots who were on IFL trying to tell me like I don't know what I'm talking about. You lot can't talk to me when it comes to this thing. I guarantee you lot don't study boxing like me. Ever. In the history of boxingism, you lot don't study this game like me. Right? I tell you that now for nothing. And as it says, those who have eyes can see.
Says that stoppage is equivalent of Joshua getting stopped on the first count versus no,
it wasn't.
No, sir.
No, it wasn't. Because Joshua was getting hit and going over. There's a difference. And when you get hit, you go over and the referee starts counting, that gives you a chance to regroup.
You know what? Where's my man? He just said something. Wait there. Tun Spence, what's your thoughts on Crawford Porter? I don't think the fight's going to happen. Because, I don't think no one wants to mess with Crawford. I'm just being honest with you. Because they know they're going to get beat up. They're going to get beaten up. Crawford is going to brock you up. I'm telling you, that brother is a problem. He is
on fire. Yeah, I'm betting my fire on them little idiots. They idiots, man.
Who's that?
What's it? Some guy was saying that I'm burning. Was it G. Dorman who was saying that? Yeah, Spencer's burning a fire on everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Turbo Prickle says absolutely garbage stoppage.
No, man. No. But I mean, listen, everyone is entitled to
their opinion, man. Listen to this. What's that?
Nicole French says, go on, Spence.
No, he says that Joe Joyce is a slower version of a young George Foreman.
Bro, George Foreman, you can call him what you want, but that man could hit hard.
Bro, don't talk. Don't talk.
Nicole French says, I met Yard at the Daniel Dubois fight at Royal Albert Hall. Proper decent fella and give time to anyone. And I second that. You know, he's a special human being. He's a special human being. So yes, thank you for that, Nico. Absolutely.
Matt Carpenter said, whose style would you? This thing keeps on moving up and down. I can't keep on. Yeah. Who would you compare Joe Joyce's style to past fighters? Gary Mason? No, I wouldn't compare him to Gary Mason. To tell you the truth, Gary Mason was a little bit more athletic in putting his hands together and throwing combination shots together than Joe Joyce. I wouldn't say Gary Mason. Who Joe Joyce reminds me of, the person that even turned professional, is Chris Henry, who's from Islam Boys Club. He won the London ABAs. I think it was like in 91 he won it. And they are very similar. He was like the kind of robotic kind of style of those kind of block punching when he used to put his hands together. And that's who he reminds me of. I haven't really seen no one in the heavyweight division with Joe Joyce's kind of style. I haven't. And even if I was to go back to like 60s fighters, like go watch late 50s, go watch a guy called Cleveland Williams. Not the Cleveland Williams that lost to Ali in, was that 67? Forget him. Go watch Cleveland Williams, the guy that fought Sonny Liston in 58 and 57. Or 59, sorry. Go watch that guy and you'll see. Because like body type, very similar to to Joe Joyce, but his hands were fast. When you watch them, man, them guys, their hands were fast, ton. You know what I mean? Right, we're seeing Andy Yack on the screen now.
Come on. AY. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this, boy. I'm looking forward to this, the return. I am looking forward to Andy coming fighting. It's exciting times. Exciting times. Joyce is durable, but he's a bit slow and head movement is terribly poor. He can't take a shot from Joshua for too long. Yeah, some of them right hands are, bro. That was Joshua throwing them, stinging them right hands. Right.
Your pre-paper's burnt to a cinder. I'll tell you that now for nothing. Because those are going to be a lot more sharper if Joshua was trying those shots. Be a lot more aggression and spiteful. And then those uppercuts that Joshua likes to throw. You're in trouble. But I also got to take into consideration that this was his 13th or 14th professional fight. And that was the most experienced person that he's ever been in with. And it's time for him to figure out things. And then he did figure out things. And when he did he stuck it on him. Does Spencer think Usyk causes Joshua any problems? It's weird because we were speaking about this today. And who was it? Archie Sharp was saying like he thinks that Usyk's going to beat Joshua. And there was a couple other people that think like Usyk's going to beat Joshua. And I'm just going to be real with you.
Why do people think that?
You know what? Because they're watching Usyk as a cruiserweight.
Yes.
And as a cruiserweight, he's bloody superb. But he's not a cruiserweight now. He's a heavyweight. And heavyweights have rules onto their own selves. And you look at it, I don't think he's big enough to compete. We saw him struggle in times, in spurts, when he fought Derek Chisora. And he looked absolutely garbage when he fought Chaz Witherspoon. Chaz Witherspoon's are older than me, bro. You know what I mean? He's still fighting. So, no, I'm not going with that. Yes, Usyk is very good, but it all depends on the mental capabilities of Anthony Joshua. If he's mentally in tune, then I'm not saying it's going to be an easy fight for him, but he will win the fight. Mikey Garcia versus Tank Davis. If that fight does happen, Eddie, that will be a wicked, wicked fight, my friend. I'll be looking forward to that fight.
Yeah, that would be the first technical man that I could say. If Tank claps him out, I say, this guy is because Garcia. I mean, to be honest with you, Garcia just lost his mojo soon after the Errol Spence fight. I think he got paid so much money for the fight.
He don't care. He don't care no more.
He don't care. He's blowing up in weight, not training, doing exhibitions. But that's what I'm trying to say. Money, and again, why you have to respect Floyd so much, because some of these guys get one paycheck and that's it.
Yeah, you're done.
That's it.
Matt Carfield, thank you for tuning in, mate, and God bless, mate. Wade McClary.
Says
AJ stops Usyk down the stretch. Yeah, that's how I see it. Yeah, that's how I see it. Canelo versus Spence. Samuel. You know what? That fight's not going to happen, so don't even talk about it.
What fight's that?
He was saying Canelo versus Spence. It was mooted a few years ago. Yes. I remember we were talking about it. That fight's not going to happen. Big up my guy, Nas A.
No, what? You say that. Listen. Oh, no. Because Spence ain't going more than 160 for starters. And Canelo can't get down to 160.
He ain't doing 160 again. So forget about
that. Big up Leighton. Evelyn. Come on. You know we don't.
Leighton, big up yourself, man.
Usyk has better skills, but he's small.
And this is why it's called the heavyweight division. Yeah, you got all those skills. But and also when I'm saying that, go watch how Tony Bellew was administering his double jab right hand against Usyk in that fight. Tony Bellew had good success. Tony Bellew doesn't generate the power of Anthony Joshua. And the thing is this, now that we saw, like when we saw Anthony Joshua in his last fight, you've seen like he was trying to, against Pulev, you see he was trying to box a bit. Anthony Joshua can't be entering into that mindset to say that you want to go box with Usyk because you'll be playing into his hands. Yeah? You got to rough him up. You got to double jab right hand. And when you're up close, you got to rabbit punch him. You got to throw him to the ground a la Larry Holmes versus Michael Spinks. What was that? 1986. Throw him down to the ground, like bad boys him, some bully him. That's what you're gonna have to go do. Because if he thinks that he's gonna enter into a boxing match with this guy and not administer hard shots with power, then he's gonna be in trouble. Thank you very much, Kurt Campbell. Kurt Campbell says Bellew was actually up on the cards. I know this. So if Bellew was up on Bellew was up on the cards against him.
Okay.
So these are all the things that I'm looking at. Yeah, Jazzy, great show, guys. Spencer, still waiting for you to what? I can't even see what that says. What's that?
Great show, guys. Spencer.
Yeah, I can't see. He's put an emoji there, but I can't see it because it's dark. What's really to hook you into my barber? Look, Tundi get to my barbers today, bro.
Come on.
Tundi went to my barbers today. I'm gonna hook you up, man. That's DM me on Instagram, master_knowledge. I'll give you the hookup, man.
I have booked my hotel for Joshua fight, just waiting on tickets to go and sell this Wednesday weekend with the missus. Can't wait. Yes, sir.
It's going to be lovely.
Feel sorry for Takam. This is by Michael Hainan. He says, feel sorry for Takam. Again, ref stops the fight early. He could have carried on tough and durable, albeit a small heavyweight. Definitely feel for him, has been hard done by on these shores more than once. Well, Michael, I'm not too sure about that. You know, this fight here, 100% that fight was supposed to get stopped. 100%. Because he weren't throwing back nothing. He just weren't throwing back nothing. And, you know, Joyce is a big man. And, you know, you just can't keep on that. And you see his face was bust up as well. His face was bust up. And so the energy, what he showed by pushing the ref after the ref stopped it, he should have used that on Joe Joyce.
Listen, you had energy. That means you had a good 4 punches you need to throw back at the time when you get attacked. But you want to push ref.
You should have thrown that at Joe Joyce. But I know it's boxing, isn't it? Listen, he's done well. He's had big fights and just come up short a few times. It's kind of tough for him, as you say, because he is a small heavyweight. And, you know, in this modern age we live in, these guys are massive. You know, you look at the Tyson Furies and even the Wilders. When I actually stood next to Wilder in LA, I was like, fam, this man's big. His legs are skinny and everything, but he is so big. You know, and Tyson's bigger than him.
Huh.
So, you know, these ain't small guys. Joe Joyce is a monster as well, 6'6". Takam is just not big enough, and he doesn't have the explode. Not big, because Mike was about the same height, but Mike had the
Mike is a freak of nature. There's a difference.
Yeah, Mike had explosiveness, and that's what I'm saying. Even in them later rounds, Takam's punches, they weren't doing nothing. Because if you're a puncher, you can't hit man with 10 right hands around and you don't do nothing.
He's not noted a puncher.
He can't do that.
Carlos Takam is what he is. But what I'm trying to say is, like, do not get overly gassed over that performance. And I'm gonna send Sam Jones that and say, like, there's good win, but you have more to improve on with your fighter. And that's that.
Well, I think they know that. And listen, I think they're realistic. You know, I remember speaking to Sam with the Dubois fight. He's like, listen, bro, we know we're up against it. We know if Dubois hits him clean, he probably could knock Joe out. But let me tell you something. Joe's coming to rock. And that was before the fight. You know, and we all know what happened after that. So I think Joe Joyce is one of them guys that you really can't count out by looking at him visually. It's the people that are in the ring with him that know what it's about. So we'll see. Again, tonight, more experience under their belt.
Who's this brother here? Who's your brother here?
Hold on. Man, big up you, man, every time. Wait there, I'm going to put this thing up. Why isn't it going up? Anyway, CJ Nico 19, thank you for the £5. He says, big up you, man, every time. I feel like Joyce would KO Wilder 100%. Now, that is a big statement.
Massive statement.
That is a big statement. That is a big statement. And who says he can't? Who said? There you go. CJ Nico 19 £5 donation. He says, "Big up you, man. Every time I feel like Joyce would KO Wilder 100%." And as I say, who said it? Takam is Michael Hunter level. Bro, Michael Hunter's a serious fighter, you know.
Nah, you take it easy. Michael Hunter can fight.
Michael Hunter can fight, bro. That's
Michael Hunter, Joe Joyce would be a good fight, you know.
That would be a fight.
Michael Hunter, Joe Joyce, fight that I want to see next. I'm gonna put that out there right now. That's a fight that I'd like to see, you know. Even though, like, yeah, he's expected to go and fight for a world title, but you know what? I don't want to see nobody get a world title shot before Dillian Whyte.
It's absolutely a travesty.
It's sacrilege.
It's unjust. It's absolutely unjust. And
Maybe you think that your promoter don't care for you.
I feel for Dillian because no one ain't even talking about him. Or maybe that's because I ain't really watching nothing at the moment. But from usually I always used to see Dillian in something, but right now I ain't heard nothing about Dillian. Has anything been going on? Anything been said?
No idea, my friend.
Big up Dwight Semple. He says Tunde's tie is undone, so means the shift at the office is nearly done and ready for a nice glass of expensive brandy. I don't drink, bro. I don't drink. Birdie Numnum says, laugh out loud, KO Wilder. Wilder's not no joke, you know. Wilder clap you with the right hand, bro. He asked Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury said that man punches murderous.
Thank you very much. Look at this.
Listen,
Leighton just said Brazil has had 2 world title fights before Dillian Whyte.
Who?
Brazil, Dominic Brazil.
It's true, you know.
Right, it's a Libby.
Tunde out here looking like Pastor Toby. Bro, man made me take off the blazer because I was in it for so long. But it's true. Leighton Evelyn again making good points. As usual, said Breezel has had 2 title fights before White, and that is absolutely shocking. And I have to agree with you, my man. Have to agree.
Man just said was his Rams 1154 says Eddie Hearn don't love Dillian. He hasn't even been mentioned along all the DAZN news. He cares more about the pundits than Dillian.
Eddie
Dillian's training right now. He's training hard. I spoke to Dillian 2 days ago. He's proper training hard. It is what it is. Birdie Num Num. Yeah, you know, man. Dillian should be next, and that's the truth. He should be next. He should be next to fight for a world title.
Well, this should be, but he's not though.
Yeah.
But he's not.
Young billionaire. There are rumors Dillian is fighting America next. Is that true? Yes, apparently so. Yeah. They're trying to find the opponent. The opponent is meant to be Andy Ruiz.
Oh my goodness, that'd be a good fight.
Yeah, that's the opponent.
Dillian will knock him out.
Huh?
Dillian will knock him out on Ruiz's last performance.
Ruiz is rubbish.
Ruiz's last performance. Bro, he actually lost that fight. I'm being honest with you. He lost that fight against Arreola. Arreola clapped him down, and he just didn't look good at all.
Bro, he's rich now, man.
He didn't look good at all.
He's rich now.
Rich. Errol Spence said, what's all this talk about man's lost 20 pounds? Errol Spence said, I lose at every camp. Bro, Errol Spence is funny, you know, bro. Errol Spence is slightly funny. I'm telling you, that guy, he's slightly funny. But we got a great fight in Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao against...
Fight, man. That's a big boy fight.
Truth. And but that's a serious fight, you know.
Yeah, proper serious fight.
Errol has to get Manny under control and with a hard, stiff jab, because if he don't, Manny's gonna be.
Manny gets into his rhythm.
He's gonna be on you like a bumblebee. And let me tell you something. Floyd said Manny is his hardest fight.
All right.
He said it. And that's why when Broner was fighting Manny, Flair said, bro, don't take this guy for a joke, you know. This guy's not no joke. And he fights with a country behind him and he brings that energy. And even at the age of 40, I believe he can still be dangerous. You know, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Silver Fox says Manny wins.
Listen, I saw that on Silver Fox's, he wrote something on Instagram. And you know what? When the fight was first announced, that's what I was on. I said, Manny Pacquiao was going to beat him, you know? But then I've been sitting down watching some Errol Spence fights over the last couple of days.
He's a serious fighter, bro.
Yeah, he's a very strong guy and he's physically big as well.
And he trains like a maniac.
Right, and I think that's going to be there. And he's hired a new strength and condition coach as well, right? Who's some top man in America, because like a lot of the guys was telling me, like, yeah, this guy is working with a serious guy. I remember looking at that. I just think like the size, and I'm watching Manny Pacquiao. Before when it was announced, like I said, I was big on Manny Pacquiao, but now it's kind of like the fight's next month. I got a favourite Errol Spence to come out victorious in that fight, you know, on points.
Okay, 4 minutes to 12. We're gonna go to midnight.
Yep.
Because I ain't even had no food to rise.
That's your business.
Rice and bro, I didn't even eat I didn't eat properly, man. And I've been bro, since I saw you today, I ain't touched nothing.
That's
Did
your
you we had the slash puppies?
No, that plus up is delicious though.
Bro, you love sweets. I thought I love sweets, but you're at another level.
Yeah.
Charles Martin, what's this? Must be smoking that high grade to be cooling Dylan now. Yeah, that's true, you know. Manny's got the zip in, zip out technique, bro. That technique is a serious technique. But Errol's got good timing and he does the fundamentals perfect.
He does, but to fight Manny Pacquiao is not the fundamentals that's going to beat him. Right? But like I'm saying, here is a man that's beaten Broner, that's beaten Keith Thurman.
Yes. Joe, oh no, I don't even call him. Let me bring him up. AJ will always be Eddie's boy, but he stuck with Dylan through the PED situation. He backed him every time and took stick for it. Eddie's a numbers man. If you bring him more bag, you get the love. And I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
That's a true statement. That's a true
Yeah,
statement.
hey, what? Yeah. What's that? Arsenal Maniac has said straight standard. 250 watching and only 98 likes. Come on, you lot. Let's press the button, man. Let's press that button.
Arsenal Maniac, come on.
I mean, press the button. Yeah, I mean, I'm actually gassed that we had so many people on the computer in a hot minute. So, yeah, I mean, I'm very, very honored that we got them kind of numbers and we're rolling down 2 minutes. Yeah, man.
Adifisan Doherty says, has Manny still got it in him to cause an upset? I believe so.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Big up Benchard. Kelbrook nearly filled him in. Nah. Kelbrook gave him a good fight, but he never filled in Errol. Listen, man, Errol's a serious fighter. Errol is a serious fighter. And even, you know, witnessing the sparring in Vegas with him and Floyd, he's a serious guy. He's been that guy for a long time. So, but, you know, listen, the car crash, the effects of the car crash, he didn't look overly impressive in the Garcia fight. And, you know, is Manny getting him at the right time?
Yeah, you know what? You see the guy, is Manny. Anybody getting Manny Pacquiao right now, you're getting him at the right time. The man's about 45 years old.
Terrace.
So we got to bear that into consideration as well. Manny Pacquiao, was he 41, 42 now? So we got to bear that into consideration. We got to bear that into consideration that the man's running for Senate as a senator in his home country. We got to bear that in mind that Manny Pacquiao is the guy that's being knocked out. Manny Pacquiao is the guy that's, you know what I mean? But he just constantly keeps on coming back. He's an 8-weight world champion. Yeah, an 8-weight world, just ridiculous. And you're still going on right now.
Spence, it's midnight.
Yeah.
It's time to wrap it up. Thank you all for joining us. Eddie Hearn, I can't reveal them secrets of the trade. But what I will say,
Alexander Wilson, thank you very
Alexander.
much. Thoughts on Tim? It's Costaju's son. Decent little fighter, you know.
Yes. Yeah, I haven't seen him fight actually.
I've seen him fight. Decent little fighter. Yeah. Here we go. What's that? Shebs Amin says.
Big question is Pat-Man on VADA testing.
Yeah. You know what? I don't think in this fight Pat-Man will be VADA tested. Right? And I'm not making no speculation, but if he's not VADA tested, he impressed me, but it weren't no shock to me that he beat Keith Thurman. It wasn't no shock to me that he beat Broner, because my prediction was that he was going to beat both of those guys. I think it's a slightly different proposition when you're dealing with Errol Spence because of his size, how he likes to pick shots. But remember, I've seen Errol Spence get hurt, you know. Remember that little Ghanaian boy, the little tough Ghanaian boy? The man went in there eating some different kind of Gary.
No, but that guy was tough, you know.
It was tough.
That guy was a tough fight. That guy was a tough fight for Errol early on. Tough fight for Errol. Anyway, Good night. God bless.
Listen, I'd like to ask some more questions, but we're going to be bouncing. But you can catch me on my Instagram. That is master_knowledge. You can catch Tundi Ajayi. It's Tundi Ajayi 9.
There you go. There
right?
You go.
On Instagram. Catch me on Twitter. It is Spencer_Fearon. And you can catch Tundi on Twitter on.
No, you can't, because they're suspending my account.
They haven't suspended Stamina for sale, though.
No.
Exactly. So
they haven't suspended. So we got Stamina for sale, and the fight is right on Twitter as well.
Yeah. So
the fight is right is also on Instagram. The fight is right is on Facebook. Stamina for sale is on Facebook. Tunde Ajayi is on Facebook. Spencer Fearon's on Facebook. And yeah, we're on all social media platforms. So thank everyone for joining us this evening to the end. Still got 184 of us. Still, it was a great show. Considering we haven't even been on for a hot minute. With the next show, I won't be here because we'll be on the show. And
I'll be doing a fight along for it, so you can come and join me on it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get a guest person on it. Most probably, I'm gonna get a light heavyweight. So I'm gonna think which light heavyweight I can get on to be sat with me. Maybe Mark Prince. Maybe Mark Prince. Sure. Very good talker, very studious when it comes to watching boxing.
So I saw one thing yesterday. Are you gonna have some, bro? He was scaring the TV people, bro. Are you gonna have the man them who live this thing? Mark gives me joke, you know. Big up Mark Prince, Cayenne Prince Foundation. On a serious note, Mark has been, you know, his son Cayenne was murdered by knife crime and has been an ambassador for 15 years. You know, and the guy brought tears to my eyes when he spoke at that event that we went to, Spence. Well, I went to. I don't think you was there actually.
What?
In the actual court.
No, I think I was there.
Yeah, I was there. That was serious. And Mark's an inspirational guy, MBE, and still fighting the cause to this day. So big up Mark Prince, MBE, and the Kind Prince Trust Foundation. I think they actually named the stand at QPR after his son.
Yeah, the grounds, not the stand.
The Kind Prince stands are serious.
Serious.
Yeah. But anyway, we sign out. You know we sign out, Spence. Dream it, believe it, become it.
Come on down. Thank you so much for joining us, and join us for the next fight along. But before then, we'll be doing The Fight Is Right from the kitchen, because we got something cooking.
Yes, sir. Come on. All right. Good night. God bless to you all.